Mensan, Mensan lagi. Mensan lagi. Mensan lagi. Mensan lagi. Mensan lagi. Mensan lagi.
Today, not today, you guys. It is better that Big Brother did not bring Mensan's mother to this house because he would have brought down that glass. Like he would have literally brought down that glass. Somebody said that the ninjas would have been packing the glass pieces by now if Mensan's mom had come to the house. Because imagine how much he wanted to hug this person, the representative that came, and the representative that came for Mensan was his sister's husband, right? Imagine how much emotions that's cost and how he was trying so much to get into that place. So imagine if it was his mom. You guys know how much Mensan speaks about his mom. There's no way that he would have not brought down that. Is either he'd have brought down the glass or he would have removed the headphones. So let me tell you guys what has been happening in the house. I don't cry tire, you guys. Yes. Oh my god, I've been crying, crying like for almost everybody that went in there. I was just crying with them, crying with them, crying with them today. Like it was crazy. So let me give you guys the gist. I'm going to show you guys everybody's own, like even if it's not everything, obviously, but I'm going to show you guys everybody's own. Yeah, Chimazuru. Hi guys. There's breaking. Yeah, they came for everybody. Don't worry, everybody had a visitor, and it was very emotional. So the money that Koyi spent, the money that Koyi accepted to spend for the housemaid's visit, it was definitely worth it. Even though I feel like people that would have still done this regardless, but they had to pay for it. They had to work for every bit of it. So Koyi was the first person to go in, and it was his dad that came. He just went in there. He was smiling at first, and then before you know, tears started coming down from his eyes. His dad was saying, "What is going on with you? Be strong. Be a man. Be a man." I was like, "Okay." Let me just show you guys Koi's own. Oh, today was so emotional, but yeah, I'm gonna show you guys everybody's own.
You're fine. Don't do that. Love your courage and you continue with that courage. Be a man. Stop that.
Oh, it's like, stop that. Don't do that. Be a man. Not like be a man here. Oh. The emotions were high. So both the guys or the ladies or everybody was like very emotional. So for Faith, it was his dad that came, right? So he just went in there. He wanted to hug him too. He was like, he stretched his hand, just gave like a far hug. You know how you try to give someone a hug? Because there was a glass covering them, obviously. And another thing is that they could not hear them, right? So they could not hear their people when they were talking. They had the headset had music, right, and noise canceling this thing. So the only thing they could do was to read their lips. So they were just reading the lips of what they were saying, and just like responding and trying to like hug and everything. So his dad was just like, he's doing very well. He misses him. His mom misses him. Everybody misses him. So they told them. So for Koi, his other relations, they were outside. So like his mom, everybody, they were outside. But apparently they only allowed one person to go in. People that if you allow them now, say inside box, all of them will just be there. You'd have just allowed them go in. So they only allowed one person per family. I mean, one person per housemate. So for Faith, it was his dad that came, right? And Faith was saying that it's as if his dad probably just came from church and all of that. So this was Faith's own. I think it was just Faith that didn't really like tear up per se, but you could tell that he was very emotional, right? Let me show you that.
I miss you. We love you. I miss you too. Your mom miss you. The remaining F dynasty miss you.
So yeah, they gave them words of encouragement. Somebody no one said Faith was giving Wakanda with the way he was keeping his hands. Yeah, it's like I how you're hugging somebody, distant hug, far hug. That's what Faith was doing. He was trying to get that. Say be a man. Eviction is coming. No be a man. Say so. There's no man, woman. Like obviously you're gonna get emotional. I say, Mensan, just the way. You guys, I already said it before Mensan went into into the arena that if they bring Mensan's mother, he's going to roll on the floor and cry. Now they did not bring her, and he still went on the floor and still cried. So imagine if she had come. There's no way. See, there's no way Mensan would have left that place without removing that his headset to hear from her. People have used ninja carry and come up for that place. So yeah, they just told him that everybody is fine and all of that. Yeah. Then for Day Day, she went in. Initially, I think she was trying to hold herself. You know, when you just walk in and you see your mom. I like that they brought her mom because for Day Day, she's always talking about her mom. Like there's literally nobody that has not heard Day Day talk about her mom and how she's like she expresses her love for her mom. Everything, it's almost like everything she's doing, everything she does is with respect to her mom. So it was nice that they brought her mom. So when she went in, there was a time she even had to turn back because she couldn't even face her mom anymore. She was just like crying. But the mom didn't speak. She gave more of like sign. She was speaking, she was just like giving her signs, like, you're loved, you're fine, you're good, and everything. I don't know if it's, because they couldn't hear. So I guess she was just like giving her, signs and stuff. It was Dede that was like that did the speaking at some points. And I like when Dede speaks Igbo. She was like, it's a kankwoku. I was like, okay, that's nice. Sarah said, Vicky, do this one, Sha. Imagine three men. Oh, well, Mesa was so dramatic. To be honest, at some point, I started laughing. Like when he went into the house and he was crying, I was like, he doesn't like what Big Brother did. He should have just left it to the finale instead of bringing somebody to like stir up these emotions. I was literally laughing at that point. Like, see me that was crying before, I started laughing. So, let me show you guys for Day Day, right?
It's a kangourou. Okay. Immaculate. One of my. Oeka. On a wing. Undes on a wing.
So, for Day Day, when she left, her mom now turned and was cleaning her own tears. She didn't want to cry when Dede was still in there. So that kind of thing when you're like holding back so that you will not increase the person's emotions, increase the person's tears. So it was when she was leaving, the her mom now turned and was cleaning her tears. I was like, oh, mom. Big brother, you do this one, oh, making grown men and women cry. Like it was so emotional. When she went in, Coin was now trying to like, console her, told her, sorry and everything. Yeah, Sultana has done hers. Sultana wept. It's not cry. She also wept. She literally went to the floor and wept. I'm going to get to her very soon, right? So yeah, Koyi was just like consoling Didi when she went in. So at this point, I'm showing you guys according to how they went. So at this point, so what happened is that they were in the room upstairs, right? They all gathered in one of the rooms upstairs. So they didn't know what was going on. They were going down one by one. And after you see your family member, you go to the garden. So they were not aware of what was going on. So it was like a full blown surprise. Imagine not knowing that you're going to see your family member and then you go out and that's what you get, right? Other times they usually show them videos, so seeing them physically was a whole new level for them. So their emotions or their reactions that you're seeing are fresh, and it was up until a particular point that they started to know that okay, something was going on, and that's when after Emisi had screamed. I'm gonna get to that. So the next person was Isabella. For Isabella, it was her friend, her family friend that came, although he referred to her as his sister. So I was initially thinking that it was her brother, right? So when he just came, she was just like, they had they had a chill gist. She cried, she teared up, obviously, and at some point she was not asking about her son, obviously. So I know that she would have really wanted to see her son, but her son is still very young, so I don't think they would have been able to like bring him as a representative. So the guy just told her that okay, everybody's fine, everybody's rooting for you, you're doing very well. And then at some point she started yabbing him. She was like, "Why are you fat?" It was just like chilled stuff. So like I said, for Isabella, it was her um family friend, right? Somebody said this picture of Bella. Um, yeah, they were crying. So obviously their emotions were all over the place. Let me play her own.
See my sister. We're so proud of you. Mommy loves you. So misses you so much. Everybody misses you. We love. He's very fine. He misses you so much.
Then it was when she asked about like she did that whole thing. I just knew obviously she was going to ask about her son, and then they just made her know that he's fine. She was at some point she was asking whether she's going to make it to the finals, and it was just telling her, yeah, she's good, she's okay. I say, Isabella, they are not supposed to tell you that, but it's fine. You see this Mide's reaction? I was expecting it. Like I knew that she was going to give this reaction because this is her normal reaction whenever she's surprised. So immediately she came in, I made sure to capture like their coming in, which was the most important part, that initial surprise, right? So for Imide, it was her mom that came and she just went there and like they kind of joined hands through the glass. So the mom was on the other side, she was on the other side, and their hands were like together. I was like, oh, at some point the ninja had to tell her to even step back, and she was just crying. She was like, "Are you proud of me?" The mom was like, I was like, they're proud of her, they're rooting for her. She should just, she should just be good. She should, you know, everything. No man, like emotions all over the place, yeah. So I knew that her reaction was going to be like this.
I miss you. How I can hug you. Are you on school? It's okay. Now why are you crying?
Is everybody okay?
Everybody's okay.
Did you guys see Zita's own? Zita just held her mouth like, yo. Zita's one was so fun. So, normal, when she went in, emotions all over the place, she was crying and all of that. And then for Zita, it was her brother that came, right? And Millie, she went in there. Like the vibe was giving, was really giving sibling vibe. I kind of knew that her parents would not be there because she speaks about her relationship with her parents. They don't have like the best relationship. So I kind of knew. And then she also didn't tell them when she was going into the house, but she was trying to find out from him whether they're they're fine. She also said that she knows that she has a lot of apology to give when she leaves the house, right? That she's aware of that. But for now, let them just vibe. Then at some point, he was not doing that her dance, those that Gen Z dance where she was just doing. And then I was like, this one did the family. Like he himself and Zita are literally very much alike. So nearly he started doing that his dance. I knew that okay, this one did their body. Like it's a normal thing for them. They just all made me cry. Only they Karen, Klaus. Everybody's all made me almost everybody's all made me cry. Like it was literally like from tears to tears to tears. For every new person that came, I said, at least thank God I'm strong right now. So let me show you guys for Zita how her brother's own was.
I love you so much.
Love you too. Wait.
Self. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Yeah, I love you so much. I love you so much.
So you will not like there's some people that immediately you see their sibling, you just understand, okay, that this thing did their body, or if you see their family member, you just understand that this thing did their body. Like for Coin now, his dad's he speaks so much like his dad, he talks so much like his dad, and the resemblance is just there. So you could just tell. When Imisi went in there, if you see the way she screamed, they heard her from upstairs. So it was when Imisi went in that the people upstairs kind of sensed that this is the kind of thing that was going on downstairs, right? Because of Imisi's scream. So they knew, okay, people that is doing something. And then I think they started to decipher that, maybe it's them talking or something to their family members, although they did not know everything fully. But they heard her scream from upstairs. For Imisi, it was her sister that came. And I kind of knew that they were not going to bring, I kind of felt like it was going to be a sibling type thing or her auntie that she always speaks about. So when she went into this thing, she was just like screaming. I was like, hey, It means you don't expose everything. And then at some point, she was like trying to hear. She almost even removed her headset because she was not happy that she couldn't hear her sister. But her sister was just encouraging her, like, "You're doing well. Keep doing what you're doing. We're standing by you." So she was just giving her like words of encouragement.
We all miss you. Just keep being strong. You are bold. You are beautiful. Be a big girl. Don't cry. Don't cry.
I say, you guys, if not me go there, go see, like, if I was the one going to visit, but the visitee, I mean, the person visiting, like, the people that went to visit, they were obviously trying to be strong for their people. Like the sister, you could obviously tell that she was holding back tears, right? So just so that it don't increase the tears. If not, if you they cry, they cry. The cry no go end. You understand? So you could obviously tell that they were holding back tears. And I was like, okay, that's good. So Emily cried a lot, like a whole lot. But like, I can't show you guys everything. I'm just showing you guys a glimpse of what how their visits were. Of crying. It was so emotional. So I understand. So for Rude Boy, it was his uncle that came. Right, it was his uncle that came. There was even a point where he was like, "I want to see my mom." I don't think his mom. I think his mom is gone. Yeah, but just those emotions and everything. So it was his uncle that came and he was just hailing him. And then he did like the Yoruba greeting, which I really liked. So he just went on the floor to greet him and he was just telling him, "Thank you for coming," and all of that. So the uncle was telling him not to cry. He also cried for his
You are beautiful.
uncle.
Be a big
Yeah.
girl. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Yeah.
Rude boy. Dr. Sholanke. Dr. Sholanke. Eh, it's all right, rude boy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Do you know when Ruboy went in there and the way he walked out, I didn't know that he was also going to cry, but it was after he down hailed him and he was walking away. I think at that point he was just imagining things like his family members on the outside. So these people now that are probably going to go home today, what will happen, people? That this one that you have done, and you have brought these people to come and see them. How will it be? Anyway, it's still good that they saw them now and their emotions were all over the place, right? So like I said, for Rude Boy, it was his uncle. Because you see, as person, I say people that made grown men and women cry today. For Jason J, it was his friend, his best friend that came. And I understand him crying for his best friend because honestly, if I was in the house and it was my best friend that came, to be like, yeah, I know how it's going to be. I know that it's going to be very crazy. So he didn't cry as much, but he had tears rolling down his eyes, and then obviously he was hailing him. His friend told him, "Friend, there was this hailing that he gave, like, man, so cool." They named him twice, just hailed him. It was giving friendly visit, like it was giving friendship something. Like obviously they couldn't hear, but he was just talking like an actual best friend.
Man so good they named him twice. Smooth criminal JCG. Your mom misses you, your dad misses you.
Smooth criminal just man so good they named him twice. I like that. I like that phrase. I like when they do that. Munira, sorry, we were the emotional. It was actually like maybe if you watched it directly and you saw the full thing, because this is like me just showing you guys parts. Because there's only so much I can show. This is just me showing you guys parts of like the whole thing, the expression on their faces. So I'm more particular about their expressions, their facial expressions, how they reacted emotionally or not. In terms of like the people that came, obviously they were just encouraging them on like how everything is on the outside, that they're doing good, we are proud of you. That's what they were saying for the most part, right? For Kola, as he went in, this Baba did not even, like, he was he didn't know what to do. Like he was so confused when he almost like went to the floor, and then when he got there, he wanted to hold her, he couldn't. He was trying to, like he was almost, it was like Mensan in a way, where he was less dramatic because he was trying to hold her, he was trying to, but he couldn't do any of that, right? So he was just hailing her. It was his mom that came for Kola. It was his mom that came, right? And I was like, the whole thing, the whole greeting or the whole situation with them, it was giving Nepo baby. It was giving Nepo baby. So she just told him that I'm proud of you, and then Kola was just like being very emotional. Yeah.
Mr. Kako, how are you, darling? My sweetie baby, it's okay. You're behaving like the child I raised.
She looked nice for real. He was just complimenting her. You look nice. How is this person? How is that person? And then there was a point where she was like, Kola, don't make me cry. Oh. If you make me cry, you're gonna pay for my makeup. You're gonna pay. If you make me cry and spoil my makeup, you're gonna pay for it. So they were just like, cruising around, joking around, and she was just like, she looked like all these senator senator people. She looked really nice actually, and he complimented her and all of that. And when he went in, he was just talking about his relationship with his mom and his parents and everything. So obviously he came from a home where it's all lovey-dovey things that they do there. Then Mensa, no, I'm sure you guys have already seen part of Mensa's drama at the beginning. So the person that came for Mensa was his sister's husband, right? Yeah, his sister's husband, is in law. So he literally, like, the time the person that came for Mensan was trying to tell him, come, I have just 5 minutes. We have used 3 minutes for this drama. He was trying to call him to come, like let him, speak. He was like, no, 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 don't do that. Like, come. I say, hey, Mensa, yeah, relax. You don't do, right? And then he told him that, people in Port Harcourt, they had like a rally, they had a walk for him, although he didn't hear, but he was just telling him things at some point. And then he was trying to calm him down, like, relax, relax, and hear what I have to say. You guys, please like this video if you're currently on the live stream. Say, Mensa, he literally he took the crown for real. His own was the most dramatic, and it made me laugh at least. So yeah, as much as he was crying, it kind of made me laugh.
Hey, get out, get out, get out. Where's that Mommy, mommy says I regard. Told you, clear eyes.
Mensa was begging me brother to allow him to hug him. That was like, people that please, let me hug him, people that please. At some point, he was now begging for Big Brother to allow him to remove his headset. He just kept begging Big Brother, Big Brother, please, Big Brother. I say, you just say Big Brother sent you, So even when he was leaving the arena, he was like, people, I don't like this, people, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. And Mensa was a comic relief, you guys. Like, I laughed so hard. That's why I used his own at the beginning of this video. So let's move on to Sultana. So Sultana, she went in. I did not know that she was going to weep that much, to be honest. Like, I didn't really see her as somebody that gets deeply emotional, but she wept. She literally cried. In fact, she did not cry. She wept. For Sultana, it was her sister that came, right? And she speaks about her sister a lot, even though she used to say that they don't agree, they're always fighting. Even her sister said it there, when she was there, that when you come out, we are still going to fight and all of that. But she was like, Sultans are standing behind you, you are strong, you don't have any worry, you're doing very well. Sultana was just crying, just telling her that your children are watching you and everything, you're doing very well. Sultana just kept crying.
You don't have any worry. Ali and Nora, they are watching you. You have me. You have the whole world. We're standing strong for you.
Then for K-Bobo, it was his mother that came, right? The way he came in, you know, kind of saying you come in as if you want to be strong, and that's how some of them did. Just coming like, what's going on here? And the next thing, their emotions will just overwhelm them, like the whole thing just like goes crazy. So for K-Bobo, like I said, it was his mom that came. So his mom was mostly just praying for him. He was just saying amen, amen. He was tearing up and was just like amen, amen, amen. I knew that K-Bobo was going to cry. Like we've seen him cry in the house. So I knew like I was expecting him to cry. So for the most part, she was just praying for him and we was just saying amen, 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 amen. I was like, okay, all right.
Ké bọ̀bọ̀, ọmọ olúwa fún mi láyọ̀, ké bọ̀bọ̀. Àtàwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ o, gbogbo wọn náà wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ o, wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ o, wọ́n ń gbà tiẹ̀ o.
So you guys, today was just like one of those emotional days. There's no visit that they visit these people that I don't say. Even the one that they do on screen where the housemates are crying, me if I always swallow them cry. I don't even I get plenty tears for eyes for some kind of things actually. So really, I said as each person was coming in, the only person that now made me laugh was Mensan. Like at first, I was like, oh, Terry and all of that. Then after some time, I just started laughing because his own session was funny. So at least that was a comic relief for us, if not anything. And like I said, it's good. It's a good thing that people that did not bring his mom because if people that brought Mensan's mom, would have been telling a different story. That glass would have gone down, or he would have removed the headsets to definitely hear his mom's voice. I'm very sure he would have done that because of how crazy it was for them inside there. So like I said, the headset had music on, so they couldn't hear them, but they were just like responding and all of that. And yeah, at the end of the day, when most of them went out to the garden, they were just hugging them, like the housemates outside were just consoling them. They said they have, as much as they fight, I think that there's still, some form of unity between them. So when they went outside, they just had somebody to console, to hug them. When Dede went in, it was Koi, Sultana, Jason, Kola. Dede hugged him. Mensa, like three guys went to help him out to console him. All of them just had people that came to hug them and stuff. When Faith went out, himself and Coin, they were talking. Faith is now talking actually. Yesterday, Sultana was the first person. I'm sorry, Sultana just made him start talking. So right now he's talking. So yeah. So that's it for this video, guys. Um yeah. If you missed the replay, if you missed it, just watch the replay. I don't want to make this video too long for those that will watch the replay, but everybody's own is here, so you're not gonna miss anything. Everybody's session is in this video, so just go back and watch everything. If there's anybody that you want to see how they reacted to their people coming, so yeah, that's it for this video, guys. What of Faith? Faith's own, I've showed it, guys. Edna, I've shown his own. So if you're currently here, please give this video a thumbs up before I just end the live stream because we are done at this point. This is already 28 minutes in, and we still have live eviction show to do later on today. So yeah. Hi, Aze. Please like this video, you guys. So thanks for watching. Bye. Love you. Kisses.